Right now, we had a massive email response to the story yesterday about the children's beauty pageant that's heading our way. It's coming to Australia, and we're asking the question, just what effect does a pageant like this have on children? And joining us now, child psychologist Kimberly O'Brien. Good morning to you, Kimberly.
Good morning, Kate.
Great to speak to you. Looking through the categories of the age groups for this Melbourne pageant, 0 to 11 months, 12 to 23 months, 2 years, 3 years, 4 to 5 years, 6 to 7 years, and so on and so on. If you're older than 18, you have to go in the Mrs. division. This seems like a message in itself. Do you think that we're overreacting? It looks wrong. Is it wrong?
I think it's teaching kids to grow up too soon, and I think there's also an element of sexualisation in those images with the fake eyelashes and the lipstick. I think when kids are sexualised, it can attract pedophiles as well, so it's obviously an issue for security in some ways.
I've been involved in modelling competitions which involve speaking elements and presentational elements. And it seems to me that, you know, for a number of children enter in those things not thinking they're going to win, but just because they feel like it's stretching their public speaking muscles to go out there and perform in front of people. And there does seem to be a confidence benefit there. But these kids are dressing as adults.
Sure. And
they're making themselves up to look, well, they're being made up to look like adults.
Yeah, so we need to ask who's actually driving it. Is it the parents dressing them up and teaching them to walk down the catwalks? The people that work in these industries, are they actually pushing the kids to grow up too soon, as we mentioned? And really, do the kids find any enjoyment in it, or do they walk away in tears if they don't win? I know that the prizes can be like a 5-foot tall trophy, and the scary thing is that this competition's coming to Melbourne very soon, so it's the first of its kind in Australia.
You know, you've got young children, I've got a young daughter. It's lovely to watch them dance. When they hear a music, you know, a familiar song come on the telly or whatever, they instinctively start to dance to it. And it's completely free movement. It's lovely to watch. But these kids are mimicking really sexual type dances, aren't they?
So they've obviously been trained, and a lot of child psychologists in America also say that the parents are sort of pimping their children in this industry, so it does have quite negative publicity as well. And I think, as you said, kids naturally dance, they like to dress up, they like to put on makeup sometimes, but it's done in a very unprofessional way in front of the bathroom mirror, and that's the beauty of childhood, that it is unprofessional, and this is a totally different industry.
Yeah, it's a very, very competitive industry too, and you get the feeling that most of the competitions happening backstage between the parents.
Showbiz parents, and it could be very unattractive behind the scenes, absolutely.
Kimberly, thank you for your advice this morning.
Thank you.
Back to you, Layla.